Hi everyone! Another day, another story. Welcome to Betrayal Exposed. Some betrayals don't happen to you, they happen to the people you love. And somehow, that hurts even more. This is a story of how my sister Ivana fell in love with a man named Krieg. He wasn't just a liar, he was a scammer. He didn't want her heart, he wanted her wallet. And the worst part, we never saw it coming. Ivana met Krieg at a mutual friend's beach party in Batangas. She was 27 at the time, beautiful, hardworking, and always the kind of girl who saw the best in people. Krieg stood out. Tall, charming, but that kind of mysterious vibe girls can't seem to resist. He said he was from Davao, but had just moved to Manila to start fresh and build his own business. He was smooth. He wasn't flashy, but he always had the right words. Ivana was smitten. Within a week, he was calling her every night. Within a month, they were officially together. And within 3 months, she told me, "I think I'm in love." I wanted to be happy for her, but something about Krieg rubbed me the wrong way. He always had an excuse for why he couldn't meet our parents. He never posted her on social media. And when I finally met him, he dodged questions like a politician. But Ivana, she was happy. And when someone you love is smiling, you try not to ruin it. The first red flag came around month 4. Ivana mentioned casually that Krieg forgot his wallet and she had to pay for dinner. Fine. It happens. Then came the late rent notice. Then the lost phone. Then the broken motorbike. It became a pattern. One emergency after another. I asked her directly, "Ivana, are you giving him money?" She laughed it off. Said it wasn't like that. "He's just going through a rough time," she told me. "He's a good man. He always says he'll pay me back." But he never did. It wasn't long before she was dipping into her savings, canceling trips, skipping her own needs just to help him out. He said he loved her, and she believed him. As time went on, Krieg became controlling. He didn't like her going out without him. He'd call constantly when she was with friends. He made her quit her part-time weekend job, saying, "You don't need to work so hard, babe. I'll take care of us soon." But he never did. She became quieter, more withdrawn. I'd visit her and see the sparkle in her eyes fading. But when I asked what was wrong, she'd just say, "Nothing. Just tired. Tired of covering his lies. Tired of defending him. Tired of hoping he'd change." The turning point came 6 months into their relationship. Ivana asked me if she could borrow money. That shocked me. She was always financially responsible. She never asked for help. But now, her savings were gone. Her credit card was maxed, and she needed 60,000 to pay her utility bills. I gave it to her, but my alarms were blaring. That night, I started digging. I searched Krieg's Facebook, nothing. Brand new profile, only a handful of friends, most of them from online crypto groups. I checked his business, GCS trading and logistics. Fake. No DTI record. No online presence. Nothing. I even messaged one of his tagged friends. The guy replied, "I don't know him personally. We just talked in a Telegram investment group." My stomach dropped. I confronted Ivana the next day. At first, she denied it. Then she broke down, cried in my arms. "I think he's using me," she whispered. But it was worse than that. A week later, Ivana showed up at my apartment with bloodshot eyes and a broken voice. Krieg had asked her to invest in a business deal, 500,000 for a quick turnaround export contract. He promised her double the return in 30 days. She wired him the money. He messaged, "Just transferred to my supplier, babe. I'm so proud of us." That was the last message he ever sent. The next day, his phone was unreachable. His profile gone. Apartment vacant. Even the friends she had met through him fake. She collapsed, emotionally shattered. Not just from the money but from the betrayal. He said he loved her, promised her a future, talked about marriage, kids, dreams. But Krieg wasn't building a future. He was building a scam. And my sister? She was just his latest victim. Ivana filed a report with the police and cybercrime division. But like many cases in the crazy world, it went nowhere. "He's a ghost," the officer told us. No records, no ID, no paper trail. These guys are pros. It took Ivana months to recover. She went through therapy, moved to a different city, cut off all mutual contacts. She's better now, stronger, wiser, but scars like that, they never fully heal. We tell this story today not to shame her but to warn you. Not all scammers hide behind spam emails. Sometimes they wear a smile. Sometimes they say I love you. But if someone loves you only when you're paying for it, that's not love. That's a transaction. If you've ever been used by someone you trusted or know someone who has, you're not alone. Scammers are evolving. They prey on kindness, loneliness, and dreams. But by speaking up, we fight back. This is Betrayal Exposed. Share this video, subscribe for more real stories, and protect each other. Because the ones who say they love you should never leave you broken. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode filled with more interesting and informative stories waiting just for you.